Responding since these revelations came to light about the similarities between Michelle Obama's speech from 2008 and Melania's speech tonight. And this is what Jason Miller, the senior communications advisor, is saying. I'll read you his statement. He says that in writing her beautiful speech, Melania's team of writers took notes on her life's inspirations, and in some instances included fragments that reflected her own thinking. She said Melania's immigrant experience and love for America shone through in her speech, which made it such a success. So this is the first time they're addressing this. They're noting here, Don, that there was a team of writers that took notes about her own life's inspirations. They're not acknowledging really at all that Michelle Obama's speech had anything to do with Melania's speech tonight, or that there was passages lifted or anything like that at all. In fact, they are making it very clear that Melania was focusing on her own life's experiences, and that's what her team of writers focused on, not any individual one person. So some pushback from the Trump campaign. I think that's one way to interpret it, not any sort of acknowledgement that there was any plagiarism whatsoever. On the other hand, the campaign is making it very clear that they believe that this is Melania Trump, in her own words, in her own thinking, and her team putting together a speech that reflected her life's inspirations, Don.
Manu Raju live on the convention floor with the breaking news. Back now with my panel. Let's discuss now the statement from the Trump campaign on Melania Trump's speech. In writing a beautiful speech, Melania's team of writers took note on her life's inspirations and some instances, including fragments that reflected her own thinking. Melania's immigrant experience and love for America shone through in her speech, which made it a success. And that is from Jason Miller, senior communications advisor. No acknowledgement of possible, as Manu said, of possible plagiarism or lifting, just a response on how the speech was crafted.
Just a response and calling it a beautiful speech and what have you. And so the next question will be tomorrow morning, because we certainly won't get it at this hour, is will there be any heads that will roll? Will somebody be fired? What is the next step?
Bad statement?
At this hour, probably fine, but it's not going to close the book on us.
They just put oxygen on this fire. I mean, it's not always the misstep, it's the cover-up. And this plays into Donald Trump never apologizing, never admitting error, never being able to fix a mistake. They're magnifying this character flaw that Trump has.
So what should they have done?
I think they're going to regret it by tomorrow, and they're going to be acknowledging Barack Obama or Michelle Obama by tomorrow.
So should they, as you said, put her out to do more personal interviews? How should they?
Yeah, they should, number one, say, yes, we looked at Michelle Obama's speech. Somehow that may have been lifted on a draft. It was a beautiful speech. And now we're going to have Melania do a round of interviews and talk about her relationship with Trump, because she does feel very strongly about it. And just move past it, but you can't hide, you can't deny. Everybody can look at the words. They're just making themselves look silly.
I mean, Michelle Obama is an inspiration to millions of women throughout the world. And I mean, Melania Trump is just somebody else that's inspired by Michelle Obama. I mean, I
just love how you take everything.
I saw it in his face.
That is what I got. I mean, that's what I got from Jason's release right there.
You can't read that into it.
No, he said she drew inspiration. I mean, that speech that Michelle Obama gave was magnificent. I do think that there is a standard here that we're not talking about. I think that Michelle Obama, Hillary Clinton as a first lady, even the Bushes as a first lady, are being held to a different standard, and we need to acknowledge that, whether or not it's fair or not fair. But they're held to a different standard than Melania was.
But again, but let's just acknowledge this. Again, she's not a politician. She will not be held. But she will not be held to the same standard as a politician. But to Amanda's point, you got to make the acknowledgement, and then you move on.
I got 5 seconds.
I can tell you this: she's crushed right now. This was her big night. She did a great job. She trusted a team of people, and she is crushed right now.
We'll continue this when we come right back. More highlights from day one of the GOP convention live here at CNN Tonight this morning.